Qigong before? Do you know about Qigong? This is energy gathering work, but it's also the exercise form that helps you release tension, anxiety and fears. It brings you out of busyness into stillness. It helps to calm you amongst the chaos, of which there's plenty of. And this presentation that I would like to share with you today is experiential. I don't really want to chat that much about Qigong. I'd like to share with you an experience for yourself so that each one of you can have an experience of your energy, your Qi, your vitality. That is your birthright. That's why you're here. If you hadn't got Qi, you wouldn't be here. So to begin with, you can either stand up or sit. You're all sitting at the moment. You're very welcome to stand if you wish, but I'd like us to come into stillness. I'm going to stand in my hip width apart position. Very good. A little bit of feedback there. It is actually better if you stand, if you could possibly bring yourself to standing. Thank you. Ready for this. Just wiggling your toes, even if you've got your boots on, just kind of sensing the Mother Earth beneath you, just knowing that she's there. And I'm going to talk you through a series of movements and meditations to help release tension and restore your Qi to the best of my ability in half an hour. Oh, really? Spaciousness. So be aware of the space all around you, the space in between each of your breath, the space between each of the thoughts, the space around you, the air that you are displacing with your body shape. Let yourself be. Arms just hanging at the side. Little bit of give in your ankles and your knees. Pelvis neutral. Have a bit of space around your pelvis as well. This is just kind of a place to play with, and we're going to be doing some opening of this area. We want to create flow through the body, and Qi can get stuck in the joints. We're going to work on freeing up some joints. But we always begin with our WuJi standing posture. Wu means emptying out, and Qi means gathering your energy in. You need to empty out of the old before you can gather the new. Otherwise there's no space, right? Qigong is simple. Qigong is you. You are already Qigong, your energy in action. And this is part of you reclaiming that connection. So take some deep breaths in and out, settling into your body and into the earth beneath you. And give permission for your belly to relax. As your belly relaxes, notice how your breathing changes. And trust the support of your bones. Consider that the power of the earth is resonating up through your bones. You can sink into them, and as you sink into them, your tailbone connects you down into the earth and you land in your belly. Now this belly area, this dantian, this elixir field is your center of balance, and it's your center of power. But just even being aware of that is a thing. So making a connection with this space and imagining it to be like a golden sphere of light inside you. we're going to move from this place and return back to it, and we're going to have a bit of fun. Or even more fun than this is. Yeah. Excuse me. We're going to use this little globe of light within us to act as a propulsion to bounce us up and down. So we want our spines to be nice and long, the back of our neck's long particularly. Your eyes are gazing down at a 45-degree angle. And you're going to bounce up and down to what I can only really describe as the Chi disco. Now you can't get this wrong if you've got the protocols in place. Hip width apart, belly, spine, cosmos. Yeah, it's getting you already. And the emphasis is down, 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 down. So you're letting go of the old down, 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 down. You just do this to the extent that your body likes. Your body knows how to do this stuff. Free breathing, easy breathing. We will also align it with some deeper breaths now. So 3 breaths in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth, making an audible sigh. Letting it go. One more time. Let the bouncing continue. So we're pressing down into the balls of the feet. We've got a magical place there called the bubbling spring or the Yongguan, and that is your gateway down to the power of the planet. That's going to be where you're gently receiving new chi up the inside of your legs to your dantian. You're just shaking, I'm just shaking though. Well, all that's going on. All that and more is going on behind the scenes that we're going to be tuning in with. So let your body free up around this. You know, if you've got really big shoulder tension going on, you can lean into the shoulder. As long as you're coming back to center after you've gone off. You don't want to do any sudden turns, but if you're working with your body will show you what it wants to shake out, what it wants to let go of. This is easy, isn't it? You can do this at home. I do it at home. Simple clearing. Put a good soundtrack on. I've played this soundtrack for the last 15 years, this particular track. I keep trying to bring in other ones. Actually Tim does produce some wonderful music, but not to this rhythm. This is the rhythm we want, and this is the one I keep coming back to time and again. So let's bring our focus to our hands and our arms. Flicking out all the tension that our arms and our hands hold. So our hands tend to do about 95% of the orders from the brain. They're busy, so it's nice to give them a chance to. And how natural is this? How many of you already do this? So just do it for a bit longer. A little bit longer helps to free up. Back into the gentle bobbing, and anyone that was here just beforehand, there was a bit of spinal turning going on, wasn't there? The spinal turning is always part of Qigong. We're doing a very tiny amount of it now, I know. So from this position, hips and knees all facing forward nicely. You're just going to let the shoulders turn very slightly from side to side. Just a little turn, keeping that integrity going. It's almost like you're on horseback and you're taking the horse that way and then that way. Waking up the spine. your eyes go with the shoulders. And then breathing into your belly, let the shaking subside and the turning take over. Gentle swiveling, not forcing or pushing. Easy. Always easy working with what feels right for you. And then I want you to breathe into your belly and pull that movement into your center, gathering the chi. And placing your hands on your upper chest as you come into stillness. And notice, see what you notice. Feeling the movement of the breath under your hands. Watching as everything settles down, calming in. And as the breathing settles, let the hands follow the depth of it down the center line, into the solar plexus. Feel how much more connected to the earth you are. You've shaken yourself into her, now you're settling into that. And she's taking all those waste toxins away to transform magically as she does. And you're becoming clearer and clearer. It's like when you shake up the muddy water and you let it settle, but you're getting here and now. Your hands travel down to your belly, to your crossed hand position at your lower dantian. If you're a woman, your right hand's on first. If you're a man, it's your left. And you want to cross the lao gong, the center portals, over the front door of the dantian and chi hoi. Connecting with that sphere in your belly, a place of power, creativity, balance. Let's bring some kindness in, some self-kindness, smiling at yourself from the inside. And very gently, let your belly begin to turn in an anti-clockwise direction. Small way, just freeing up the hips, keeping the knees and the ankles relaxed and released. There's freedom here. There's a lot of tension can be kept in the hips due to all the sitting and walking we do, and the hips like to have a full rotation. That's what they were made for. So she can get stuck there, and it's like we want the energy of the earth to travel up into our bodies, into our dantian to resource us. Dantian is your reservoir of energy, it's your rechargeable battery unit. Works so well. And then form like an S-shaped squiggle with your hips so that you come through the center and then bring the movement out into the opposite direction. Easing your way here, now clockwise. All the time, the center's leading. You can feel your hands in your center leading this movement round. And in Qigong, it's the dantian that's the center of everything. You move from here and you return to here. And here you are in a calm relationship with yourself in amongst all of this. You're all very magical beings doing this work for yourself. So now we're going to take our mind to the center of the dantian, that golden light bubble right in the center. We're going to spiral the movement in, gathering the chi. Smaller and smaller until we get back into our WuJi and our center and our calm and our stillness. dantian is not just the center of your belly, it's an elixir field that when you work on this area begins to emanate out. So let's play with this. Let's expand this. Very gently as you breathe in next, feel your belly ballooning and your hands floating off into this position, lightly placed in the air, where the center of the palms, the lagon, is still in connection with the dantian. We've extended the field here. We're settling, we're deep in Mother Nature. We're in the back of ourselves, we're just curious. And here we have a lightly place to soften the fingers, ease with the wrists. Just a light awareness. A few breaths in stillness. Dantian first. It's like the lake, the sea of vitality. And there's a back door to it as well called the Ming Men. And the front and the back of the dantian are connected by an extraordinary meridian channel called the Dai Mai. You may just like to imagine that the center of your palms are locking into this now, like it's a light beam around your belly. Kind of go slightly up at the back. I get a feeling of that because I would love to share with you a Qigong move around clearing the byproducts of stress, anxiety and tension out of your kidneys. And there's a lot more to this, and I know we've got Jason Chan coming up later who is going to be taking you even further into the realms of Qi. But the kidney energy is really important in Qigong work, not only for your vitality, but also the link that it has to your adrenal glands and the stress that we hold in there. So we're going to clear out, we're going to activate the discharge channel and the replenishing channel. Now the discharge channel goes down the back of the legs and the side, and the recharge is coming up the inside of the legs. So with our palms here, we've got a bit of hang massive playing, by the way, nice bit of hang massive. Love these guys. We're going to very simply kind of glide the hands round so they stay on this channel, and when they get to the back, let your shoulder blades help you do this so it's not going to strain your shoulders. And the palms are going to beam into the kidneys, loving your kidneys, and then we're going to slide down the back so that palms are not on the body, they're directly beaming in to the buttocks, the back of the thighs, the back of the knees. Let your knees bend here, down the back to the middle toe. Palms face the ground as you discharge all the way down, your head relaxes. The palms then face into the ankles, and as you begin to breathe in, you come upright by unfolding the vertebra level by level. So you're just drawing up and Qi up the inside of your legs, and you come back up to home. Here is home. Yeah, everybody all right there? If you get a bit dizzy, don't go down too far. A few more times. Breathing in, gliding round. Breathing out, releasing down, all the way down to the center of the earth. In-breath comes, drawing Qi up the inside of the legs, dantian. Breathing out and settling. Very nice. Breathing in. And breathing out. Gliding, releasing, connecting. Drawing up. Receiving. gratitude, appreciation into your center. There we go. The beauty of Qigong, there's lots of beautiful bits, but once you get the mechanics, you can get into how it feels for you. The energetics. Deeply replenishing yourself here. Practice. Let's do this one more time. Steady yourself here now, back into stillness. Back into the calm. The calm is always there waiting for you to return. And now you've cleared out a load of stuff, so it's maybe more accessible for you. Need more vitality into your dantian. This incredible place in your belly, and expanding into the external field of energy around you. So this powers you up all the way through. As you nourish yourself here, this activates the extraordinary meridian lines, particularly, well, this is one of them that's going around the waist. The other travels up your spine, over the top of your head, and down the front of you. You want to just engage the tip of your tongue or the roof of your mouth, just nestle it in there to allow that to be a patent channel. So just know that that is there, that that's what's going on. And this helps to balance all the busyness of the brain, gives it this movement, a natural movement that you're just tuning in with because it's already going on. And when you tune into it, you enhance it and it works more for you. Balancing heaven and earth through you. When you are still, your chi can be used for healing. You're not using any physical movement. So as we've built this chi up in ourselves, how about we open up and connect with one another? So let your palms open, opening to the chi all around, and each and every one of us here know how connected we all are. This is the heart channel in our palms. You feel your heart opening as you opened your palms, saying hello to each and every one of us here. I'm feeling the love. Let this radiate out into the whole of this mind, body, spirit space. Beautiful energies that are here, that we're all sharing, we're all part of. Just feel this light coming through us into the world, just naturally. It's our birthright. Feel that also travelling out beyond these the confines of the NEC Birmingham. Are we really in the NEC Birmingham? We're in our chi bubble. And we're expanding out into the world. We can take that a lot further, but right here and now today, this is nice to be with. Let it go as far as it wants, to include all the people that need healing, all the people that you know need special healing right now. To the Gayatri mantra by Mr. Timlita, because I can, and I use this. I use it. I enjoy this particular track ever since I first heard it, and it works beautifully with the great wheel of Chi. And this is going to integrate everything that you've done here this morning, but also it's going to act as a clearing form and a harmonizing form. And it's really easy. It's really lovely to do. So enjoy yourself. You're going to need a bit of space. You might need to have a jaunty angle on this, because we're going to be going all the way up and all the way down. So let's run this with the breath if you can, but also go very easy with your breathing. See how it goes, how it wants to be. So keeping that real root into the earth. Lifting. Feel the energy travelling up your spine, over the top of the head, down the centre line of the front of you, clearing all the way around. Just do this at your own pace. Now to gather all that round into your belly. More abundance, bounty, deep nourishment, kindness, a fleckle of humour. Just thank yourself. Thank yourself for playing profoundly here with me today. Draw it into your crossed hand position, opening your chi. Know that you've nourished yourself truly and deeply, maybe like never before, and may it serve you really, really well. I'm Clara Apollo. You can find me on claraapollo.com. I do a teacher training in Somerset starting in February 2020. There's some flyers here and about. I'd love to talk with you. We also have our free Chi Up Your Week Facebook group. So let me know how you're getting on. Thank you so much.
Clara Apollo, that was just fantastic. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Absolutely exquisite. I love to use my music. Thank you very much. That was amazing.